It didn't break with a press conference. It didn't arrive with flashing headlines. It slipped into the baseball world like a sudden silence, the kind that makes you look up and realize something massive just changed. Two voices, two pens, gone. For years, they weren't just reporters. They were the Dodgers storytellers, the insiders fans trusted, the names you searched for after every big game, every rumor, every October heartbreak and triumph. And now, they're leaving. Not retiring, not fading out. They were taken. A stunning report confirmed it. Two legendary Dodgers beat writers have made a shock move to a newly launched media outlet, the California Post. In an era where players change teams every season, this wasn't just a transfer. This was an extraction. Because these reporters didn't just cover the Dodgers. They defined the Dodgers' golden era. They chronicled the rise. They documented the pressure. They translated the quiet intensity of Shohei Ohtani into words fans could feel. When Yoshinobu Yamamoto arrived with expectations heavier than his contract, it was their writing that captured the tension, and the calm confidence behind it. They were there for the whispers before the signings. The pauses before the big announcements. The subtle shifts inside the clubhouse that no press release could ever explain. And now, suddenly, those voices belong somewhere else. That's what made people uneasy. Because when journalists move like this, quietly, deliberately, together, it means something deeper is happening. The California Post isn't just another sports site. It's a statement, a brand new platform, aggressively entering the market, choosing not influencers, not hot take artists, but authority. They didn't want noise. They wanted credibility. And they went straight to the heart of Dodgers coverage to get it. Around MLB circles, executives noticed. Media insiders whispered. Fans asked the same question over and over again. Why now? Because timing matters. This move comes right in the middle of what many are calling the Dodgers' modern golden age, an era defined by global superstars, international attention, and unprecedented expectations. Shohei Ohtani isn't just a player. He's a global phenomenon. Every word written about him carries weight far beyond baseball. And for years, these two reporters were the bridge between the Dodgers clubhouse and the world. They understood when to push, when to wait, when silence said more than quotes ever could. So when the California Post reached out, it wasn't just about money or titles. It was about control of narrative. In today's sports world, stories move markets. They shape perception. They influence legacies. Who tells the story matters. By securing these reporters, the California Post didn't just hire writers. They acquired memory, context, trust. They now own decades of relationships, instincts, and institutional knowledge that can't be taught. For Dodgers fans, the reaction was emotional. Some felt betrayed. Some felt proud. Some felt uneasy, like the end of a chapter they weren't ready to close. Because these writers weren't neutral observers. They were there through the playoff collapses, the criticism, the rebuilds, the redemption. They asked the questions fans wanted answered, and sometimes the ones teams wished they wouldn't. And now, they're stepping outside the organization's orbit. That changes the dynamic. Because distance brings honesty. Freedom sharpens truth. The California Post has made it clear, they want long-form reporting, deep investigation, real storytelling. No rush. No clickbait. No artificial drama. Just clarity. And suddenly, Dodgers coverage won't sound the same anymore. The tone will change. The angles will shift. The silences will speak louder. For Ohtani and Yamamoto, this moment matters too. Their stories are still being written. Their legacies are still forming. And the people trusted to document that journey have chosen a new stage. Not because the Dodgers are fading, but because their influence has grown too big to stay confined. This isn't an ending. It's an expansion. The Dodgers remain baseball's epicenter. But now, their story is being told from a wider lens. One that sees beyond the dugout. Beyond the headlines. Beyond the box score. When history looks back at this era, it won't just remember the championships or the contracts. It will remember who told the story, and how bravely they told it. Two reporters didn't just change jobs. They changed the way the Dodgers' golden age will be remembered. And sometimes, the biggest moves in sports don't happen on the field. They happen with a pen, a decision, and the courage to step into the unknown.